Hi, back again for another gluten-free recipe. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make gluten-free short crust pastry. I'm going to use this later on to make a quiche, which I shall also film and put up. But you can use it for apple pie. It might sound a little bit strange because it's got potato in it, but you can use it for apple pie or meat pies, which I might do some of those a bit later on. So I'm going to mix it in a food processor because it gives it the best results, but you don't have to. You can do it with an hand whisk if you want to. So I've weighed out the ingredients to save time. So we're starting with 3 ounces of rice flour. This is Dove's Farm gluten-free rice flour. You can buy that in most supermarkets. So put the flour in. And then I've got 2 ounces of corn flour. Corn flour, obviously, you just buy anywhere. It's not gluten. It's naturally gluten-free, so it's not going to be on the gluten-free aisle. So we'll put that in. And then I've got 6 ounces of mashed potato. So boil a large potato or 2 small potatoes as you would normally to make mashed potato. Let it cool down, mash it, and then this is going in with flour. So the potato, because of the starch in there, it will help bind the pastry together. So we're going to whiz this up first. So when you want kind of a pinch of salt, I'll just give it a couple of twists of salt, and we're going to blast this together a couple of minutes. Well, not even that actually. Okay, so I've blended all the flour together. So I'm just going to now add 4 ounces of, you can use butter or margarine. I'm going to use butter just because it gives the pastry a better texture. But if you want to use margarine, that's absolutely fine as well. So I'm just going to whiz that up until it starts to come to a ball. So if you're doing this with the hand mix, you'll probably find it starts sticking to the blades, so you might have to finish off with a spoon and just bring it together once it starts to come together as a ball, and then that's all you need. You see how quick it is if you use the food processor. It's all come together now as a ball, so I'll take my blade out. So it's all at the moment quite sticky. So I'm going to take this out and just, you don't really need it that much, and don't, whatever you do, don't add water. So I'm just going to take this out now and just really light, not even knead it really, just roll it around my hands a couple of times. And then I'm going to wrap this into cling film. It needs to sit in the fridge for 30 minutes. Take it out, knead it again for a couple of minutes, and then put it back in again for 30 minutes. If you want to make something quite quickly and you don't have time to do both for 30 minutes, I mean, quite often I'll start to cook it in 30 minutes. It just depends really on what time you've got. Right, so I'm just going to put that down there while now I've got my hands all messy while I grab the cling film. So I'm just going to wrap that into the cling film, like I say, in the fridge, 30 minutes. Take it out, knead it, another 30 minutes. And then when that's ready, I'll come back and show you how to put it into the case. And then I'll show you how to mix up the quiche. Okay, see you in a bit.